In this video, we will be taking our Tamiya mini 4-wheel drive Mach Frame, and we will be replacing the wheels and the insides, terminals, all that good stuff. So in the last video, we swapped it out with the Razorback. So if you haven't seen that one, go check it out. It's really cool. And the Razorback is actually super awesome. Now, even better than I could have imagined. So like and subscribe if you want to see more things mini 4-wheel drive, and let's get in. Alright, we are back with the Mach Frame. So if you missed the last one, we swapped out the body with these two, so I could use the black and then maybe some of this green. Be using all the other green parts. I was planning on purple, but as you can see, I bought the AR chassis instead of FMA on accident. But I think the green will look good because there's a lot of other purple in this build. You'll see all that in a second. So yeah, just a quick update. So we'll keep it pretty relatively similar. I do think this one looks pretty sweet though. Very simple, nice budget, cheap build. So if you want, check out the video before and you can see the chassis build for this. And then the next video, we just swapped out the insides and the tires. So here we got the Mach Frame. We'll take off the body real quick. And we got this nice neon green. And because we're going to be doing the bearings, we'll just get that part out of the way. It says we do need to clean them. So here we have just the hex bearings for the shafts and the wheels. We're going to be using lighter fluid to clean these. I did order some parts cleaner, so it should show up probably today or tomorrow, but I wanted to get this out. This works pretty well just for cleaning bearings, and it dries quickly. So what we really have to do is pop these in here and then swish it around a little bit. These ones are already clean. And now they sit. Make sure to keep this piece, because like this, we can cut it up and use it for the contacts on the battery terminals. We'll be using these Super X chassis gold-plated terminals. We'll cut a little piece off of here, 2 pieces actually. We'll use a small washer and these bearings, which again already cleaned. A fluorine coated gear shaft. We got the ribbed ones for her pleasure, and the hollow propeller shaft. So I did get the wrong hollow propeller shaft, but that's okay. It's really not a huge difference. We'll take this one and do exactly what we're gonna do with the other one. And while we're in here, we'll put in the Hyper Dash 3 as well. Alright, so we'll start with the battery terminals. Just slide this in back here on the little nub, like you do with the stock build. And then put the gold on here too for the motor. Get that strung beneath the back of these, and then push them down a little bit. It'll look like this, and then we just connect the motor back up like so, and that's ready to go. And even using the stock shaft, one thing we can do is we can nip off these a little bit, so about 45-degree angle-ish. Doesn't have to be perfect, there's a bunch of them, and I don't think anyone will notice if you don't get it exactly perfect, so about that much. There we go. Next we'll take one of these bearings and we'll put some lubricant on it. And don't need a ton. And then just plop it in here. There we go. Next is the fluorine coated shaft. And we will take the shaft and give it a little bit of lube, some oil to it. You can really hear the ribbed. Lather that on. Let me just put that in there. And I like to use just one of the smaller spacers. Oh, bearing spacer doesn't fit. And one of these smaller spacers will help it sit more flush when we get it into the chassis itself. Okay, so we can start to reconstruct this. So we get the yellow gear and orange, and then the side we trimmed up goes on the front. Then we have the green, the other orange one into the back. And after that, we can put on our gear here. And it should pop right on in. It does have a little bit of leeway still. I think once we get... it's kind of hard to see. Could use a little bit more. I think I'm going to just keep it like that, though. And we can put back on the gear cover. Now we'll want to screw it down to secure it. Get the casing back on here for the rear gear, so that doesn't fall out, and then we can put the motor back in, and the new motor, and cover that up. And that is all we need for that part there. For the wheels, I'm going to be using these kind of light purple wheels. These maroon tires, low friction, low profile, and then I'm going to use the tires from here, the super hard tires, on the front, as well as the hollow stainless steel shaft. And while we're waiting, we can take out the bearings. They should be pretty clean by now. And just put them on tissue, pat them down. Another thing with the bearings, you want to get them dry as quickly as possible, and then you should be good to go. That's kind of why lighter fluid works well too. It dries pretty quick. And then we'll get them lubed up and put in to the chassis. If you're wondering why I had 5, I had an extra one that I was just cleaning, that I had not cleaned yet. Okay. So now we got the bearings in, and those are all lubed up. We can get started on the tires. Alright, so after a little bit of thought, I decided to just keep the white, and then I can use all of the purple for a different build. And then we have these hollow shafts. And then we will also need, if you're wondering why I'm not puncturing these ones and using longer shafts, because I do have longer shafts, I just don't really see the necessity of it, personally, for this build. Okay, so we'll get these put in here, and we're gonna do the black ones on the front, super hard on the front, and then low friction on the back side. So we'll get those set up and oiled up as well. Okay, so we got the tires, the bearings, spacers, bearings, everything's in there. Hopefully these stay nice and snug, and the shafts are straight. That would be perfect. We'll do the same thing back here. And because they're the hex bearings, you just gotta find out where the ridges are on both sides. And the bearing washers. And the wheels go on. I feel like I just bent that. Alright, give them a little roll. Looks pretty good to me. And that is about it for the wheels and the insides. So we can start focusing on the plates and rollers and dampers. Here we got our clean slate. So that's all for the chassis. We got the new motor, gold terminals with the little bumpers on them. And we got the low friction tires in the back, super hard in the front, bearings and all that stuff in there too. So thanks for watching.